Hey Queen! Oh, far out. I wanted to do just like a go-to makeup and just chat and catch up with you guys. I'm going with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I'm just going to put this on my high points of my cheeks. Yeah, how you guys been? I missed you. I missed doing YouTube. The last time I uploaded was for Splendor. Okay, I'll just do my concealing first actually, because I like to, I use this Anastasia. I think she's a number 6 Magic Touch. This is actually really good. It's very like high coverage. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put a bit of that on my scarring. I have a bit of scarring there. I'm still coping with like my skin at the moment. I think I'm gonna go in with foundation. This is the Light Reflecting in Barcelona. I don't actually know if this is my color. I actually really like this. It's very refreshing. It's very refreshing. What the hell is wrong with me? No, it's actually really nice. I don't know if it's like the right color though. This low-key makes me a little bit orange. I'm kind of gonna mix it with a bit of, I have this, my life just flashed before my eyes. Stromboli by NARS. I can't even, I need to like meditate or something. I'm like all over. Do you know what? It's because I had a double shot coffee. I'm just gonna mix a little bit of that. This is gonna make me look like Homer Simpson a little bit, but who doesn't love the Simpsons? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Byron. Yeah, so I went to Byron last year. That was my biggest highlight of 2022. And also I feel like, and I said this in my other video that I didn't even get to bloody upload because everything was going wrong. I feel like 2022 for me was like a year of like friendships. I feel like I found my true group like of people that I really resonate with, and like I can feel vulnerable and I can be my actual self around them and I don't feel judged. You know, when I've never felt like at home with a group of people, if that makes sense. And like we went to Splendor together. Also, this is Nadine. This is my bestie. I just nearly put makeup on it. This is my bestie. I know in my vlog, one of my vlogs that I put up, she like sent me parcels and stuff. She was like, she was living in Germany, and she surprised me last year. Why was I so aggressive then? She surprised me last year out of nowhere, just appeared in my backyard. Yeah, that literally made my year as well. So top 2 things, Splendor and Nadine coming back from Germany. I'm definitely gonna have to make a video with her one day. I've got this really light concealer called Light Sand. I'm just gonna put a bit in the inner and on my eyelids because I get really oily eyelids. A bit more of this concealer on. Oh my god. There's underneath. Anyway, it's very devilish bark, isn't it? I'm gonna use some of this. I haven't used this in ages. It's the liquid bronzer. I've got this like little palette. Is there any of this left? And I'm just gonna put it around my, I feel like I'm from like Outer Banks. Is that it? Outer Banks. Yeah, Outer Banks. Is that what it's called? I might be going blank out of it. I literally watched a whole season in like 2 days. Got obsessed with that. Me and my obsessive personality. Actually, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go in the Mario palette. I'm going to start on my eyes. Shade here, it's called, these don't even have names. They're just called Matte 1, Matte 2, Matte 3. And I'm just going to put this in my crease. I'm going to go in with this palette. This is the Urban Decay Honey. I think it's, oh yeah, Honey. And I'm going to go in with Hive, my crease as well, on top of that other shade that we did. This brush and this like, it's like a peachy shade. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. This year is definitely going to be about like trying to find, people try and figure out like what their sole purpose is on the planet. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I'm kind of in that avenue of like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm just like I'm trying to like go with the flow with things. And I feel like this year, like in these first like 2 weeks, like we're still in January, But it just feels like I'm going through this like phase of like, I'll be out, like the other day I was like down the lake with my family, and you know, I put my phone to the side and I just, you know, when you're like consciously aware of like being, like you're trying to be happy in that moment, but you know when you like get something negative in your mind and you literally, you're thinking about why the hell are you thinking like that? And then you just let it pass, and then you're like, okay, and now you're in this present moment, you're living in that moment, and you're like not letting those thoughts kind of flood. And I felt like that's a big thing with me in like my whole teenagehood, and just in general, I just felt like I couldn't have a good time. Like I would sabotage every moment because my thoughts would overrule everything. I've had enough of being sad. Like I've just had enough of being like low, and then this is just like, I've been so much happier. And the fact that like last year being like friendships and everything, I don't know, these past 2 years have probably been the happiest that I've ever been. And like, not gonna lie, I've felt very, very lost. It's like living in the moment and like being with the flow with the universe. This is something that like I've been aware of. Enough talking though, I'm gonna go into this shade here I've been using for like winged eyeliner, and I freaking love it with my brown eyes. I don't know, I'm just gonna do a wing. I mentioned like I'm in a new space now. I moved house. It's been like a whole vibe living by yourself, but I wish someone told me the bills, damn, like ew. I was gonna talk to you about like what I am experiencing spiritually ever since, you know, I've been talking about like spiritual stuff a lot with like my old vlogs and stuff, and you know, when people see me and all that, they're like, oh yeah, like she's really spiritual, blah blah blah, like, but that's not who I am. Do you know what I mean? Like these are just experiences I'm experiencing, and I feel like it just makes you wake up to how conscious you actually are, like, and being aware of certain things like shadows and attributes that you want to change to like make it so you're like your higher self, or like your future self, what you want to be, who you want to become. Yeah. I'm gonna put some brown in my waterline. People are gonna think I'm cuckoo, but I don't care. Going with like this square kind of shaped brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color called Drip, sorry. I'm going with that, and I'm just gonna put this in the crease, like where the wing is, area there. I feel like once you like go through your first awakening, it's like you go through another one and another. I don't even know what level I'm on now. How we are all energetically connected. We are all like telepathic and stuff. Like it's actually insane. It's actually really scary. Like I've had moments where like I thought of someone, like just this girl that I met at a party, and I was like thinking about like the kind of conversations we were having that night, and no joke, she messaged me 5 minutes later. I literally, like my jaw was on the ground. I was like, you know when you think of someone and they ring you, like that shit freaks me out. I do it underneath my eyes because, yeah. But yeah, I want to talk about my kind of like spiritual experiences with like meditation and stuff. A couple of videos of this chick, and she said, isn't it crazy how, and like a lot of people experience this, there's like I think it was like 3 or 4 places that we go to when we're meditating. Just the photo was like, there's like this like a Greek building, and then there was like a place in space, and then there was this other place, I think it was like a green, I need to find the photo, but she uploaded this photo and she was like, in meditation we all go to these certain places. How the hell are we all going to the same place meditating? You know, because we have our own individual minds, like how are we going to the same place? That freaked me the fuck out. Like that made me drop my phone. I was like, whoa. So we're all like connected in that way that we go to this. I was like, dude, what the hell? Are we all taking the same mushrooms or something? Like, what the hell is going on? I am, not that I'm taking mushrooms, but you know what I mean. Like, did I tell you that I was using, I'm using drip underneath my eyes. I want to talk about some meditation experiences, but first I'm going to do my mascara and lashes. I'm going to go stick these on. Actually, I'm going to show you that I'm using this Kevin Aquan mascara. This is the best for, if you ever get like mascara on your freaking face, this, it's kind of like fibers on your lashes. Best mascara. It's expensive, but you need it in your life, sis. Sorry, I didn't even show you what they are. So these are the Ardell lashes in 421. They're kind of like a naked vibe, but I like them. I just did my brows off camera and stuck the lashes on. How nice are these lashes? With Hoola. Can't beat Hoola. And I'm going to go in with this like angled brush. And I'm just going to do circular motions. Oh, this dog next door, I think it's a Rottweiler, and it doesn't shut up when it storms, so I'm like, oh, I'm like freaking out a little bit. Stop. So what I wanted to talk about also was a meditation experience that I had. I meditate every day, but when I feel like it, I will. I felt lost, and I really just wanted like some sort of enlightenment, something, anything. I lit a candle, lit some incense, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna meditate. So I put this like music on. I don't know, it was like a frequency music. I just picked one that kind of was like, I think it was a love frequency actually. So I put that on. I sat up, I didn't like lay down when I did it, and I got like into like a deep state. I don't know if you guys meditate or not, but you know when you get in that deep state, like when your eyes are closed, like you see things. So you're using your like imagination, but I was like seeing this like a circle, and it had a line going through it, and it was like spinning like this. I was just watching it, and then like, all these like colors like going around it, and like it was just, yeah. And then I kind of got into like more of a deeper state of relaxation. And what was crazy was there was these like this white light came over, and like, people are gonna think I'm so insane right now talking about this. Like these like white beings were walking past me, but I couldn't see their faces. It was just like with this white light that came over. My ears started ringing. It was like a frequency. I kind of got like a bit scared, but at the same time I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in this state and see where it takes me. So I stayed, and all of a sudden my heart like filled up with like love I've never felt before. It was so strange. And then my breathing, I couldn't breathe. I literally had to open my rude. I felt like I was gonna pass out. I had to like do this like breathing. I literally bursted into tears. The feelings that I was feeling, I've never felt before in my life. It was like a love that I've never felt. It was like either like my guides like came over, like I don't know, like something came over me and just made me feel so much love that I've never felt. Any of you guys have experienced? If you have, please tell me, because not many people that I know have had these sort of experiences, and I don't know who to tell or like who to talk. Like I tell my mum this stuff, but like it was an experience I have never felt before. And meditation is such an important thing that we should do more often as human beings. I feel like we connect to ourselves more, and also like other dimensions. I'm gonna go in with this Kylie Jenner blush. It's like a peachy shade, like where the end of your eyeshadow, and just like blending it to the cheeks. I kind of want to zoom in a little bit. Actually, that's back. This is New Romance. With my sponge and just go over this area. With this Huda, I freaking love this powder. This makes you look like you're airbrushed. I'm gonna go in with my Dorito, and it's just like a triangle sponge. It actually makes such a difference. I love it. It just makes you so airbrushed. I swear every time I put makeup on, the powder goes up my nose and I get like a leaky nose. I'm gonna use this Oak by MAC, and I'm just gonna draw on my lips. They say that you should get a lip liner that's the same color as your nipple. Do you know what? I actually believe that. What color? My nipples aren't this color, are they? I don't know. Should we just flash? I don't reckon those neighbours are ever home. Ever, really. But that dog barked one night. Oh, all night. I'm talking all night. Like, I was this close to going there and leaving a note. I don't want to be a Karen, but far out, get your bloody dog sorted. This is Honey Love by MAC with a lip gloss. This one is Urban Attraction by Model Rock. Put a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go change my top and like fix my hair a little bit. Do you know what song I've been listening to a lot? And hopefully I don't get copyrighted, but listen to this song. You know this song? It's called Shooting Stars by Bag Raiders. Also, Flume did like a remix of it with like a version. Listen to that. It's very like techno though, but I like it. This is the finished look. What do we think? This is like my go-to kind of vibe makeup. I think it's like kind of like natural glowy, but a bit of coverage because we love a coverage queen. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all the way up to this point, I love you. You're an angel. Subscribe to my channel if you want to be a part of my cute little community. See you guys in my next video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Mwah.
So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be